Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. We are into our final field, the final field of cotton for this year. So we are in the process of taking everything over to the rope maker so that we can make as much rope as possible for the playground, because we really would like to get the playground completed before the end of the series. But yes, there is quite clearly still a fair amount to do, so whether or not that happens I just don't know yet. Anyway, to save ourselves worker fees, and because there isn't a great deal for me to be doing, I'm going to do the final bit of cotton harvesting. So here we are. And yeah, we already do have a full cotton module on the trailer over there in front of us. And it looks like we're on track to get a second full one. Yeah, hopefully it does become a full one, but even if it isn't, it's still going to be very close to being a full one. So anyway, this is not going to take long. We're almost there. The worker has done a good job already, as you can see. So yeah, let's get this completed. 98% yield by the look of it, and I'll see you in a minute. I believe the harvester has to be a certain amount filled to be able to unload a partial bale. And I think it's 10%, and I don't think there's, well, there's definitely not 10% left here. So I'm going to finish this bale, but I would not be surprised if what's left will have to stay in the harvester until next year. It might let us unload it, but I don't think it will let you take 1 or 2% out. Pretty sure it does need to be about 10%. So 20,000 is the fill capacity, that is the limit. So we just have another 120 litres to put into there. But all in all, I would say very, very good timing. Okay, there we go. So I will just drop it off here. We're going to pick it up with the telehandler. Out you come. Down the slide. Yeah, nice bit of fun for it. Wonderful. So that is 40,000 litres that we have there, and I think we already delivered a full one, didn't we? Or almost a full one. No, I think it was a full one. So it looks like we've managed to get over 60,000 litres this harvesting season, which I would say is extremely good. Very happy with that. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't currently say unload partially filled bale, and I think it will stay at that until it hits 10%, which it's just never going to do this year. Could buy another field, but I think we're pretty much done with the cotton harvesting. We have done quite a bit. It is time to move on. And of course, we're kind of desperate to get to January, because then we can sell our poplar bales and make an absolute fortune. I won't miss that bit, don't worry. Let's get that bit. There we go. Not even 1% filled yet. And the end of the cotton harvest coming up right now. Finished. Okay, switch off. And nope, I can't see unload. Pretty sure anyway it does need to be 10%, so there we go. If it's anything less, please do comment down below. So I'm just going to pop this into the yard, and then we can get the telehandler, we can pick that module up, we'll put it onto the trailer as well, and then we can deliver 40,000 litres in one go. It's going to be so good. I know it should really be kept inside, but we kind of use our sheds and it doesn't really fit in the shed. And this area here doesn't really get used, so I think I'll put it here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now into the fen. Let's put our tines to the widest width. As much stability as possible. And I'll prepare to sink my tines into this cotton module. There's just something satisfying about that. Now I believe Chainsaw was over at the rope maker. Yes, he is. He is moving the pallets. We already do have several pallets of rope ready to transfer to the playground, but it's going to be a lot more very soon because we're going to be moving on to December really soon. Right, just look at that. That is amazing. Just getting one cotton module is an achievement in itself, but getting 2 or even 3, it's just wow. That's just so good. Right, let's get over to the rope maker. I think I can go this way. It's just the height, but yeah, it looks like we're okay. The stacks of the exhausts are taller. Oh, it's raining. We don't want our cotton getting wet. Look at that, 4 pallets of rope. So Chainsaw has delivered Skiddy to here. Overnight, the rope maker can make lots and lots of rope. And yeah, we're already here with the flatbed, so the rope pallets can just go onto here. Which is much better than using the pickup truck. Okay, so do we want to do anything else in November except for have a swim? Okay, what's that? Some kind of end of harvest celebratory swim? Hang on. What is that? That looks like a pallet fork or something. Chainsaw! What was that? Was it the skid steer's pallet fork? I don't know. It looked like it. Oh yeah, look. It hasn't got a pallet fork. Glitched. Oh, on the trailer. Yeah. I thought he just had some kind of accident and it just sort of launched and went, goodbye, whee! I'm going for a swim. We're about to move on to December, but first we have a couple of jobs to do. I'm going to move the wall, and I believe Chainsaw is going to do the chickens. Oh, is the wall full? Looks like it is. Again, so we're going to have to... Well, really, it needs to go to the rope maker. We don't have too many pallets. I think what I'll do is I will transfer all of these to the spinnery, and then everything which we make overnight, we will take to the rope maker. So in the morning, that's going to be the best thing to do. Just need to top up the oil mill with canola. There we go. And I think everything else is in order. I think we are we are ready to move on. So we will do. Of course, with December, you get the darker mornings, sadly. Anyway, lots of rope will have been produced. As you can see, lots of pallets are here. We ideally need Skiddy to move these. Or to stack them, I should say. We do need Skiddy to stack them. But, over here, we've got more rope. Chainsaw's already put 4 onto there. Only 3. And also we should be playing at times 6. So let me just sign in. Yeah, it wants to be times 6, otherwise get nothing done. I think they're quite heavy. I don't think we can pick up 2 at the same time. Let's just check. Well, if I was very careful, I probably could do. But we really don't need to. We have 3. I'll try it. Okay, yeah, use the trailer so we don't tip over forwards. And then we've got this one. So how far off the next pallet are we? We actually could have just done it with the pickup truck. Quite tempted to go back. It's kind of crazy how... Oh no, there's another one coming. It does get through it quickly, but it's crazy how much it uses. It just uses so much cotton. Right, well, I do want Skiddy back at the other farm. Really, we need 2 Skiddies. Would be good to have a heavier one as well. If only that was in the sale. That was your cue game to put it in the sale. So I could say, oh, it is in the sale. Oh. Right, okay. Yes, I've got the all clear for buying that, so we're going to buy it. We're going to put the pallet fork on. There we go. Oh, I always do that. And let's get over to the store. It does only have a top speed of 7 miles per hour, so really I should be putting this onto a trailer. But now let's just go for it. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the back of the mill there, we're going to move the pallets, and then once they're stacked, I can transfer them to the sell point, although sunflower oil, that doesn't want to be taken there until March. And the sooner the better for the canola oil. Wow, that does feel slow. But look at this. Very nice indeed. Way overdue. I actually don't know how much heavier it is over the New Holland one. It feels a lot heavier. Okay, New Holland one is 2.9 tons, and that one is 5.3 tons, so yeah, significantly heavier. We're off. Let's get these 5 pallets of wool taken to the rope maker. And yes, both the poplar fields, I believe, do need attention. I think they need lime and probably fertilizer. Okay. Here we are. It should still be activated, because we were already processing some wool here. So, yep, there we go. Both activated. It was empty with the wool. But I think we've got another pallet, haven't we? We do have another pallet. Wonderful. So it depends really how long we plan on staying in December for, but if we go straight through to January, it might actually process everything. And then we could take all the rope in one go. However, I suppose the question is the playground waiting for the rope? If it's waiting for the rope, it needs to go right now, because otherwise we're just holding it back. But it probably isn't waiting for it. It probably is still processing some beams or something. Let's go and have a quick look around. Chainsaw is there right now. Yes, it's processing beams. So, and it already does have 4,000 litres of rope there. I think most of this is going to have to go to the museum. It's coming together, but it's still pretty slow. We've got the mast up. It's going to be a ship. Yeah, so we've got the hull pretty much finished. I think the main structure, superstructure, is done. And then we've just got the, well, I think the forward section is looking good. The aft section, it's a bit of a hole in the ground actually, so that's going to need a bit more work. Right, okay, so yeah, as I said, we've got the poplar, and nitrogen is looking poor. And then we've got pH, which is, oh, maybe the pH is actually fine. Yeah, it needs fertilizer. More than anything at all, it needs fertilizer. So, good grief, there's another full one already. My goodness. Yeah, let me get a sprayer fitted to here. Actually, let's take this trailer back. Yeah, this is the chickens feed trailer. They probably do need another top up. But no, I'm going to spray fertilizer on probably both of them. I know we do have the tool to analyse these fields, but I think these small fields, let's just get them paid for. It's only £262, that's nothing, really, in the grand scheme of things. So whilst that is filling up, although it's only going to take about 2 seconds to fill, but whilst it's filling up, we'll have a look at that field I just had analysed. How's it looking? Ooh, not terrible, but it's got some blotches. If we had a spot sprayer, we could just spray. No, it's not. Is it a spot sprayer? Well, the dynamic nozzles, we would just apply where it needs to be applied. So it looks like it is just this field here, which is really bad. Oh, also cover crops. When is the latest you can put cover crop in, or earliest I really should be saying? Cover crop is. Oh, okay, we've passed it then. So no more fields can be done with cover crop, because you only get paid in February. There has to be a crop in that field throughout February. We're past the planting season, so we're going to get paid for a couple of fields, but like these cotton fields, they won't be. Oh, look at that. Only 81 litres left in here. Oh, is that another lurking behind that tree? Come out. There's no need to be shy. Is it liquid fertilizer? Oh, it's herbicide. What are you hiding for then, you silly thing? See if we can do this without running out. I very much doubt it. Whoa, £87,000. That must have been our pallets. Anyway, yeah, you can see from the mini-map there, we are applying our liquid fertilizer, but because we don't have the dynamic nozzles, it's not a really uniform pattern. Unfortunately, we'd have to pay more to have that system. But it's still an improvement. So it's worth it. Anyway, we are going to have to go and get another IBC because we are about to run out. Try and make my way through the mountain of lettuce. Yeah, definitely stay tuned for the next episode. It may well be the most profitable episode so far. In fact, the most profitable episode that we do in a survival challenge, because we don't normally make such massive figures, and it's taken a lot of work to get to this point. But we have all of those biobells over there, which in themselves are worth an absolute fortune, and then we have all this lettuce plus more lettuce which hasn't even spawned. Because it can't spawn, there's no space. We're going to have to get them shifted though. We don't want to restrict it. Anyway, just giving them more water so we can make even more lettuce. And then I'm going to get over to the goats to give them some water. January is also the best time for our goat's milk, so we can get that all sold next episode as well. But it would be so good to get the rope, all the rope taken to the playground in this episode. Which will also be in January, because we do need to move on. Goodness me, do you not want... Oh, did it automatically do it? It might have automatically done it. I think it's... yeah. Well, that's going to have to stay here, because I need the lorry, the tractor unit, to get back to the flatbed. Let me just double check that goat page, because I think they did take it. Yeah, they did. Great, that's perfect. Yeah, so I'll see you back at the rope maker. Still no more spawned this month. Should be a fairly good pile by the next month, I would hope. Anyway, before we do that, before we move on, well, let's just get back to here. Now, Chainsaw was wondering about building a workshop. And he's just trying to find a good place to put it. And yeah, it's doable. This is actually quite a big area. Right, okay, so I think we'll move on to January. Then I can start loading up the pallets of rope. But January is going to be so busy next time, as I said, so stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. Oh, stuck on nothing. Hitting the floor. We're grounding out. Can you believe it? I know it's a low loader, but it doesn't mean it needs to be so low we can't get up a gentle slope. Right, have we done it? Ah, fiddlesticks. Yes. Where's diff lock? I need diff lock. Actually, to be honest, it looks like it is automatic diff lock, judging by how those wheels are moving. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Right, so there's a bit more cotton to process. They're really jiggly. Really jiggly. But there we go. We finished this episode with £627,000, and that's before the episode where we make an absolute fortune. So I'm going to say this was quite a success. It's a great success. We are going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until the next episode, see you again very soon. Bye for now.